Hello and welcome. This is Japan. We got another Dallas Wings game. This one's a little late. This happened on the 3rd, and I'm posting it on the 5th. I meant to do it yesterday, but the holiday kind of got out of hand of not having any time to do anything, which I was just relaxing, so I guess that's a good thing. So I can't be too mad, at least at myself. I took a little bit of a day off, so that's good. But we got to go and talk about our girl, Paige Bueckers, a absolute great performance that just would have been probably one of the better ones that she had if she didn't get outshined by another rookie on her team, which is honestly phenomenal. Like, this is a team now that has 3 competent rookies in their starting lineup, and I like it. Um, uh, James was drafted 12th overall last year. She had 29 points, 28 points, and was phenomenal on her shooting spins. I mean, 10 for 20 for 50% is not the greatest, but I feel like compared to some of the other people on the roster, that was great. The person that they brought in from Seattle, is it Lee or Lai? Li. It's always, I don't know exactly how that's pronounced, but another double double, and she's been phenomenal. She literally had 12 points. 10 of them were free throws. That is kind of phenomenal to have that as a big, like as a big center and stuff. That is really good to have that type of stuff. But this team is just rookies now. It's just kind of all it is, and honestly not too upset with it. Even JJ had 17, but obviously we got to talk to our star, Paige Bueckers. 33 minutes, so a little bit of extra rest at this game, which is kind of crazy to say, but they had it in hand in a couple of the quarters, and she was able to get a little extra rest. The girl needs it. She's been getting hurt too much. 8 for 11 in the field. Pretty good shooting spots. 2 for 4 in the 3-point line, which is pretty good. She's normally has a worse percentage. Only missed 1 free throw. Her defense was, all over the place, but like I think the team's run's a little bit smaller with not having certain people in there. So it kind of makes sense. She's not kind of in that rebound area. She still was able to get 4, but she probably would have got a lot better. 5 assists, which is again good. A steal, no blocks, a little bit of turnovers, a little bit of fouls. Plus 13 on the differential, which is always great, and a whopping 23 points. So that is great. Honestly, I really don't think you can say much about this team sometimes when you watch some of these games, but I think this one was one of those overall things. It's just fantastic. Like, every single one of them did what they needed to do. Like I said, 3 rookies in the starting lineup is kind of crazy. Um, to really think that you're going to have a good game, and second to have a win. JJ was drafted in the 3rd round, so like that's another thing. It's just like getting the value of their picks. On the other side, Phoenix just had some issues. They really just kind of had one person doing everything. They kind of were still like very, very close to pulling that one off. Obviously, Dallas wins by 9, but they caught up in that 3rd quarter pretty nicely. They were out there a lot further until they closed that gap, because like I think they were up like, what was it, like 17-2 run or something like that, and then Dallas luckily got a bunch more points towards the end of it, so it made up for it. But yeah, this team is looking good. Obviously, we're now 6-13, so we're only 3 games away from tying last year's record. I definitely think they're gonna get it. There's just enough games in the season too that even if they won half of the games, I mean, a quarter of the games, they would still be there. They play again, the Mercury on the 7th, which is, works out. I mean, finally are out of the basement as the Sparks fall down there, which is bittersweet because I'm a Sparks fan, so I don't really want to see LA down there, but LA also has a ton of injuries, so you can't really fault them for that. But so does Dallas. Like, Dallas has quite a bit with Carrington still being out, and all that type of stuff. Seegers is going to be out for a bit, but as you can see, there's a lot of issues with the team that I think is starting to shore up with some of these rookies, because they're at least playing hot and playing just hungry, because they know what's the worst that can happen. A lot of these people are looking for a job. Like, obviously, like JJ, it could have easily been waived at some point at being a 3rd round pick. Sometimes that doesn't make, you don't last that long, but she went in there and did great. They got an extra 1st round pick for the 2027 draft by trading somebody away, which again wasn't always the greatest idea of trading, but I feel like in this type of team, the building for the future might be the best idea. And I like the team. I like them picking up Lee. She's been great. that's their second double double. I think she's had 2 in 4 games. I could be wrong. It might be 3, but she's been phenomenal as a big center too, playing good defense and stuff and hustling out there. And the team only has 8 players going out there. Like so, like there's a they have a very short leash on a lot of them because it's like they all have to be going over 20 minutes, if not 30 minutes. Like James went 38 minutes for a rookie is phenomenal, especially because they were productive time. So, yeah, this team's looking better. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. We got a win streak. The progression has been great, and facing Phoenix again, I think will be nice. If they beat Phoenix, who's the second place in the conference, I think that would be a very good another win to put under their belt as they're slowly going towards Vegas for that what is it, third to last spot. I really think Dallas can make a statement here. Actually, this is yeah, that is 2 wins that went. For whatever reason, I thought it was 3, but I forgot they lost to the Fever. But yeah, I'm excited. If you guys like these videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We've been doing WNBA content all year. As you can see, I have wrestling content on here too. So the W's just absolutely break my brain when I say it. But we've been doing following Paige Bueckers. I have a couple ideas for next season. You know, we might do Paige Bueckers again if that's what everybody wants. But also with some of those new teams coming in, I wouldn't be opposed to watching the new teams. Maybe covering both teams depending on how big of a market we are, because I like to do wrestling content here, and this is more of like a passion side project that I really been enjoying, and I'm hoping people are liking it. And we've had some comments and we've talked about games and stuff, which is fun to me because there's not a big community for this, at least I haven't seen on the internet. So I like being able to express my thoughts about it and talk to some other people about it. And most of the same people think the team is hot garbage. And in some ways I'd agree. In some ways I think that obviously they're a rebuilding team that has some pieces together that I'm really excited to see. And yeah, we have the All-Star game coming up too, which is great because Paige Bueckers got it. It'll be played on the 19th. And I think they take a little bit of time off during that time. I could be wrong, right? Like I think they go no, actually they don't. They don't really have much time off during that time. I was gonna say like I thought they maybe took a week off, but the All-Star game is on the 19th, and then they're back in action on the 22nd. But you know, I'm hoping we take out Phoenix. We got Phoenix and Chicago next, and both are winnable games. So if they can win both of that would be a nice streak of games to win. But yeah, like I said, I'm Japan. Bye guys.